In a world where Liam Neeson is a master of deadpan slapstick. I never thought those words would make sense, yet here we are.
I want you to keep an eye on him.
This oven is disgusting.
Rest assured, I won't stop until I've found justice.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass. Nobody messes with the police squad.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Spoof comedy has been a lost art for over a decade now. After the mid-2000s killed the genre with disasters like Epic Movie and Disaster Movie, big studio spoofs basically vanished. That's why I was both excited and a little nervous going into The Naked Gun, a legacy reboot of the 80s spoof comedy franchise, this time directed by Akiva Schaffer of the Lonely Island fame, and starring Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson, Walter Hauser, Danny Huston, and CCH Pounder. Thankfully, I can say this one actually pulled it off. It stays faithful to the absurd, dumb humor of the originals while making just enough updates for a modern audience. Before we jump into the plot, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to go the extra mile in supporting the channel, I have a Patreon where you can join for just $1 a month. Every bit helps keep these reviews coming, and I truly appreciate the support. This time around, Liam Neeson plays Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., the son of the legendary bumbling cop from the original films. Determined to live up to his father's name, Drebin Jr. becomes a police officer himself, but the department's future is on the line. When budget cuts threaten to shut it down for good, he's given one last shot to prove himself by solving a major case. Of course, in true Naked Gun fashion, that case quickly spirals into a series of absurd misunderstandings, ridiculous set pieces, and bizarre encounters that only get more outlandish the deeper he gets. Since this is a comedy, the humor is the main thing to talk about, and thankfully, it works more often than not. I'd say well over 80% of the jokes landed for me, which is a really high hit rate for a modern studio comedy. The style here is exactly what you'd expect from the Naked Gun name. Incredibly dumb, absurd humor delivered with total sincerity. You get a mix of background sight gags, ridiculous lines said with complete seriousness, and situations that start weird and just keep getting pushed further and further. There's a throwaway line about Janet Jackson's Super Bowl incident that had me cracking up, and the final fight scene just kept topping itself until I couldn't stop laughing. Sure, some of it can be juvenile, but it's so dumb it circles back around to being hilarious. And aside from one scene that veers off from the main story, still funny by the way, the humor never sidetracks the plot too much. Liam Neeson might sound like an odd choice for such a ridiculous absurdist role, but that's exactly what makes it genius. His entire performance is built on delivering every absurd line like it's completely normal. That gruff, no-nonsense action star persona just makes it funnier when he's stuck in the dumbest situations possible. Pamela Anderson matches him perfectly, playing things sincere most of the time, but still getting moments to go big and ridiculous herself. Walter Hauser, Danny Huston, and CCH Pounder also totally understand the tone here, and everyone seems fully committed to the material. Then there are the cameos: Busta Rhymes, Weird Al Yankovic, and even Priscilla Presley. On top of that, you get a surprising number of wrestling and MMA cameos: Cody Rhodes, Dave Bautista, Bruce Buffer, Joe Anik, Michael Bisping, Big John McCarthy, Justin Gaethje, Kamaru Usman, Brandon Moreno, and Joseph Benavidez. As a WWE and UFC fan, that was a really fun touch. At a brisk hour and 25 minutes, The Naked Gun doesn't overstay its welcome. There's no filler, no long dead spots, it's a laugh-a-minute kind of movie, and the editing keeps everything moving at just the right speed. There really isn't anything major to complain about here. Sure, not every joke lands, but when the hit rate is this high, it's hard to hold the few misses against it. The one scene that that detours from the main plot might feel like a tangent to some viewers, but it's funny enough that I didn't mind. And yeah, the plot is paper thin, but that's the nature of this kind of comedy. The Naked Gun is a rare thing in 2025, a big studio spoof comedy that actually works. It's faithful to the absurd humor of the originals, packed with great performances, cameos, and genuinely hilarious moments. Liam Neeson's straight-faced delivery is a stroke of comedic genius, Pamela Anderson shines, and the whole thing zips by in under 90 minutes. This isn't high art, but it's a perfect laugh on the couch on a Saturday night movie. I hope Hollywood takes the right lessons from this and brings back more comedies in the same vein. I'm giving The Naked Gun a solid 3.5 out of 5. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you'd like to support the channel directly, you can join my Patreon for just $1 a month. It helps me keep making these reviews and means a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.